Hey Siri, 100% volume on the lights.
That's very loud. Sure.
Yes.
Sure. She said that's very loud. Are you sure?
Hold up. This is not a vibrator. This is a vacuum.
Yeah, you gotta say that.
This is not a vibrator. This is a blower.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the alert. Oh, hold on.
Neither.
I might. I did.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Generation Shock. Yo, it's your boy, the Monster on the mic. It's Sheck Monster. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I'm freezing my balls off in this blizzard. Barely made it home. It is crazy out here tonight. Crazy.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, but I got the lovely
give me 2
men here
seconds.
with me today, and one of them's getting ready, so I'll introduce the other one. It's the guy who never ages, the guy who will never die, the guy who leads us through these troubled times. It's our boy.
What's everybody doing? It's your boy Mezia, and I'll leave it.
Well, you got so deep.
Yo, I love that chair, bro.
He gets deep
Right?
like that every time he gets to talk.
Yeah,
Right?
I love it. I love being deep. I mean, I love sounding deep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Calm down. Hey, Siri, do purple on the lights.
Jeez. So, next guy up.
Never mind.
The ladies' man. He loves to eat that flan, and his hair went red, because he's a heartbreaker. It's my boy.
Oh, I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreak kid. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. Outa Here. Sorry for being late, but welcome to the show.
We weren't late. We're on time, bro.
No, me being late.
Yeah, you running a little late, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood.
It's all good.
So, yeah. So, so real quick, tell us what inspired the changes. Let's talk about that hair a little bit.
Oh, you gotta get there. So what happened is my sister got her hair red, and she's like, "Oh, can I do your hair?" I'm like, "No," and she's like, "Come on, please." I'm like, "No." I was like, "Okay, just do it, whatever." So she came through, did my hair. I got to work at 7. Got home 7:30. Then I started working from there. I just finished. Like I legit just finished coming out of the shower, getting my hair did. So I was gonna like ironed it, pero we Puerto Ricans, we take forever. So
Yeah, that's good. So let's just jump right in. Let's talk about another monster week of sports, and yet I still don't have a drop for that. So I'm off tomorrow. Zion and I are going to play around with some things. So maybe him and I can come together with some kind of, musical number or something to, make these segues a little bit more entertaining than what they are. But, it's the man with the stash. It's the monster week in sports. Yeah, it was not that monstrous for my boys, the Giants. I know you guys love to hear about it, but yeah, we went down this week. We didn't play our best. Daniel Jones, man, I don't know about him. We might have to start looking elsewhere. I'm a little nervous. Colt McCoy can go out there and beat teams, but the Giants sure can't. I mean, they held him down, the Cardinals, to some points, but they just couldn't put any points up themselves. It wasn't great there, but we are Washington, the football team, won again. So unfortunately, yeah. We're no longer on top of the division. Sorry, everybody. It sucks. I know. But yeah, I mean, we had other teams that went out there and put up a big old big old L. So talk about your team, Mezia. How'd you guys do this week?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it because we didn't even play. We had a bye week.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, we played Thursday.
Yeah,
we got our ass kicked. It felt like a bye week.
It felt like a bye week when you get your ass spanked like that.
We got our ass kicked. And I was actually hoping we still have a chance though. We're still in the run, but could you believe that? Like, let it roll a little bit. Let it roll off the tongue. We still have a chance. We're making a run for the playoff. I haven't said that in 10 years, 10, 15 years. So it's kind of like, I was kind of confused. I was like, am I talking about the Patriots? Yeah, we are. So yeah, unbelievably, 2020 does it to me again, bro. 2020 does it to me. That's how it is, bro.
Yeah,
that's how 2020 is doing for me. That's how it's going for me.
Whatever. You got any updates in sports there, Goldo?
Yes, I do. For those of the boxing people, which I do watch, this Saturday, the 19th, my boy Canelo Alvarez hops in the ring again against
Yeah.
Callum Smith. Who are you going for, Messiah? Because check Monster, I bet you don't know about boxing though.
But you talking about you say Canelo?
Canelo Alvarez, yes
Oh,
sir.
okay, okay. And Jones, you say Joe Smith?
Callum Smith.
I don't know who Colin Smith is, so I'm gonna go with Alvarez.
Yeah, I watch a
Me
little bit
neither.
of
So.
boxing, but I'm not. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I'm not on it as much as you guys probably are. So it's one of those.
Yeah,
things.
we Latinos take boxing a little bit more serious than football or kickball, however you want to call it. So
It's kickball, bro. Let's just leave it like that. It's kickball.
But-
in this channel, it's kickball.
It's kickball. Okay. It's gonna be kickball for now on. But no, yes. Canelo Alvarez is gonna be hopping on the ring again back since I don't know when was the last fight. But he's gonna be fighting this Saturday night. I'm excited. I'm actually excited.
You gonna watch
I haven't
that?
seen yes, I will. I have not seen him fight in a long time. I think last fight I saw him was Mayweather. I believe so.
No. Well,
No?
probably, yeah. Probably.
His fight. Because I know he had lost. I know he was undefeated, then he lost. But
But here's the thing. On the sports world, Mari Ramirez back.
I saw that.
In baseball.
in baseball, I saw
Looking
that.
old as shit, but yeah, he's gonna be playing. He's 48 years old. He
I
is
saw
playing in an Australian team. I was telling Shaq Monster earlier. I just think that he's pulling off of Michael Jordan. What I mean by that is Michael Jordan did it with the Wizards. He played with them before he actually owned them. So and just to sell the seats, I think Manny is probably buying the team over there. We'll find out later on. But Manny Ramirez is actually one of my favorite players. Him and David Ortiz and Pedro Martinez. The only three Dominicans that play for Boston Red Sox. Well, I can't say the only, but I'm saying at the time that we won the World Series, yeah, those are my favorites.
The main three.
Yeah.
This light is messed up, but fuck it.
All right.
So-
Good stuff. Good stuff.
We good.
Bro, tell me about Sunday night's game. Was it no Monday night's game? Was it Monday? The Browns. The Browns game versus the Ravens. Tell me that wasn't a game.
Oh, that was a good game.
That was fire, bro. I was shout out to Ryan Getty. I sent him a text. I'm like, yo, this game is tight as fuck. And he was like saying prayer hands. He was sending that to me. It's
Oh, I
crazy,
bet.
though.
Oh, I bet.
Also, NBA started the season this December 11th on last Friday.
Yeah, there are
The season
some.
started.
Yep, there are some.
NBA started the season?
No, not the season. I think it's just
What?
the preseason.
Preseason?
The
Yeah.
preseason.
But
The
still, I mean,
preseason.
there's games going on and stuff, and it's,
Yes.
it was a quick turnaround. It had to be. They literally had to just jump right back in if they want to keep things rolling.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So for those of you
That's
guys that watch
interesting.
the NBA regularly, you can download the NBA sync schedule and sync it to your actual schedule on your phone, and you'll get notified when there's a game.
Very
So-
Oh,
interesting.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
I found that out. I was like, oh, nice. That'd be nice.
It's funny when we talk about like athletes, NBA players, and there's always a joke about a certain ex-NBA player that people feel like had a cure given to him. There's talks out there now about a cure, or excuse me, a vaccine for COVID, and a lot of people are trying to decide though who's deserving of this vaccine, who should get it first, who should be given out it, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to let you guys jump in first and tell me, what do you think? Like what do you first of all think about the vaccine? Do you think it was rushed? Do you think it's been tested properly? Would you take it yourself if it was offered to you? And who should be the first ones to go out there and get it?
So, this is my opinion on it. It's been rushed. Yeah. I feel like it's not ready yet. Something as of that big of a catastrophe that happened worldwide, it was too soon for a vaccine. Did they work on it day and night? Yeah, they might have. But do I believe it's too soon for they say, yo, this is 100% effective or 90% effective? That's too much. I want to say I wouldn't take my chances right now, because the vaccine is technically a portion of the virus to get injected into you to create antibodies. So,
Yeah, but I don't know. I would me myself. I first started. This is my first initial reaction was I ain't taking that shit. Right? I'm like, I'm not taking that shit. I don't trust that. It's still too early and all that. But after looking into it and watching a pretty cool, nice I didn't fact check it, but pretty cool, nice TikTok video of this chemical engineer female, right? And she was pointing out facts, statistics, not facts, of what it does and what it can do, and it's good for you and all that. I was like, maybe I would take it early. Maybe I'll see what happens. Knock on wood, right? It was announced around March. It became big in about May. We shut down around May in that area, and we're in December, and I haven't caught it, right? And doing the job that we do, so that I know of, because I haven't been tested, right? But I haven't had any symptoms. I don't have any of that, and all that. So I want to I want to take the vaccine. I'm down for it. And I was one of the first ones saying I'm not taking that shit. But I think there was a lot of money invested in it. So yeah, they did probably work overnights, day and nights over it. And I think the reason why now, and maybe my psyche works this way, is because now there's a lot of people saying they don't want to do it. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to be a part of that crowd. I'm gonna do it. So I want to be that. But I trust it. I think that it's ready. It's out there. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You just don't know what kind of effects it's going to have. I think it is rushed, and I get why they rushed it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand we're in need of it, but it makes me nervous to think we don't know what the side effects are or the long-term effects that it can have lasting effects and everything like that. I mean, you just think about some of these commercials you watch.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I know. You get upset stomach, diarrhea. You might get a stroke. You might do this.
It's like those commercials. You could die. These commercials for some of these medicines. It's like, but we don't even know any of that yet. Like,
it cures your headache. Side effect: death.
Yeah, right. Like, constipation, diarrhea, sudden death. Oh, so they just throw that in there in the middle of it all.
Grow another head here, limbs coming out of your face, another part of your body. But it will cure COVID.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's one of those things that I hope it works. I hope it's everything they make it out to be. I hope it's everything they say it's going to be. But we'll have to wait and see. You know what I mean? You don't know, and it's a little scary out there for people. And I get it. But I guess the big question is, though, to you guys, which we didn't really answer yet, was who should get it first?
Ooh.
I think first responders, people in that field, in the medical field, the one that are taking care of the people that have COVID and out, they should be first. I think they deserve it. It ain't just more because I think we went through a period of this pandemic where they were considered heroes, and now all of a sudden we don't even talk about them anymore, right? But I believe for people in the medical field deserve it first, right? They're the first in line to help out. They should be the first one to get it. Anybody that's essential worker, anybody like that has worked, continue working still through the pandemic, should also be the first ones to get it. So that's what I believe.
I agree with that. 100%. Pretty much because when it comes to nurses and doctors, they were like face first. So they do need to be rewarded more than what they have been, which is nothing. So they should be the first one to be taken care of.
I get what you guys are saying, but I guess on the other hand, we're going to reward them by giving them something experimental in a way. So yeah, you guys are out there risking your lives every day, with the possibility of catching it, but go ahead, risk your life and be the first one to take this too.
But I think they did enough studies where they know some of the side effects.
Okay, some, but you go back and look at the history of some of the drugs and what it had to be due to pass the FDA and how many years of research and testing and everything else that they've had to do, and you're going to tell me that within a year that's enough? Like, come on, bro. Like, when do you think they created the vaccine to begin with? How long ago?
I probably think
not
it was
long
about
enough.
3 or 4 months ago.
Okay, so in 3 or 4 months, we've done enough testing and enough research that we're just going to shoot it into people? Come on, man.
I think this is what I think. I grew up in a big city. Obviously, everybody knows that watches it in Boston. And I remember saying, I can't wait to be 18 so I can go to one of those, because I used to always hear on the radio, or I knew somebody in the projects that would go and be a guinea pig. And this is how they find out these side effects, right? Because you get paid like $2,000.
Yeah.
Like at that time, it was like $2,000. I did it for you get paid money.
I did it for a flu test once. type of thing, and I did some kind of testing for a few weeks, and I got like $700.
Yeah. So, and you know, these clinical trials and all that, and you get paid for it, right? I think, this is what I think money makes shit move, bro. And I think they got. I'm not saying it's correct. It's 100%, but I think there is a high up there, and then the nurses are educated enough to say, no, I don't want to take it. They're gonna read what's in it, right? Because you have to know what's in it, and they'll say, yeah, why not? You know, they'll do it.
Yeah,
or they have the right to say
you
no.
might read what's in it, but they're not going to also put in there, you know, how it can harm you, though. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's side effects to that, bro. I'm pretty sure they already they're gonna be aware of the side effects.
Yeah, some of them, but we don't know what the rest are going to be. Like, you don't know everything yet. That's the point. It's been 4 months. Like,
yeah,
how long? Listen, how long has COVID been around, and people still don't know how to combat it?
Yeah, I know.
You know, like, we didn't oh, well, we don't know how it's going to take to the cold weather, the hot weather, this, that, and the next thing.
Agree.
Like,
I agree with Viper. It is possible that technology has advanced since 2010. So we have gotten better. And 2010 was,
of course, it's advanced, but there's still
H1N1. Was it 2010?
Listen,
the bird flu.
This isn't about technology, though, right? This is about how the individual human body reacts to something. No technology can solve that. The only way you find out is by trials. There hasn't been enough trials out there. You're taking a gamble. If you're given the vaccine, if you're one of those people, you're in the trial cases. That's what you are.
Well,
you're a trial case.
I know one of the things that my wife was telling me about is if you have food allergies, when you take the vaccine, they have to keep at least Walgreens. We'll keep you there for 30 minutes to see how your body reacts to it. And I'm like, well, I got food allergies. I'm allergic to shellfish. So there's one thing there, right? There's people are allergic to peanuts. That people are allergic to all other type of shit. So I don't know. I guess we'll learn. But in 2010, I think it was the bird flu, and it took a year to do that. It took a year. It took a year to create a vaccine.
Gold over there talking to Siri or Alexa or something. Turn the lights up 50%.
Yeah. Wait, you hear me?
Well, yeah,
you hear me?
I barely heard you, but here's the thing. You kept on looking at the screen. I'm like, is this motherfucker pulling a Nelly? Is he playing a video game? He's to the left. Snipe him. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I can't see your hands. I don't know what they're doing during the show.
No.
So that's what I think. I think we'll learn. So what are you saying, that they shouldn't be the first one to get it?
I don't know. Like, I think I think it needs to be a volunteer basis, and I don't know. Like, I don't think there should be a certain criteria or anything like that. It's, if people want to volunteer to take it, let them take it. If they want to sign up and do it, but to just be like, okay, you're designated more important than somebody else, so you're going to get it. Like, is the government, are government officials getting it? Are they giving it to all the senators and the presidents and all them? Like,
I read a meme on Facebook. Well, I actually wasn't even a meme. It was like a status. Somebody wrote, "What if they give it to all the people that are the first responders, and then they all die, and then who's gonna take care of us?
Right?
Fuck it. Try it on the politicians first."
There you go. Like, I'd rather see their asses get ruined.
Try it on the politicians first.
Shit, man. I don't know. It's one of those things. So I don't know. We'll jump into the next topic because I'd rather talk about that anyway than this. Oh, we got little cameos. Yeah, it's cute.
Bye. Love you.
So, talk about the children, right? And this is not really something I know about, and so I'm going to do my best to jump in on it. But there's I feel like it's growing throughout the country, and as the country becomes more diverse, it becomes bigger and bigger. Do you think that the 24th should be considered a holiday along with the 25th of December, or do you think it's strictly an ethnic thing and it's about Hispanics?
So we Hispanics,
I'll let go to do that first, and then I'll
yeah, we Hispanics treat the 24th like it's just a religious holiday. Like, we will go out like full decked out, like when it comes to outfit, like everything, party out like it was like the 4th of July. And on Christmas Day, they won't do nothing. They'll just stay home all day, do nothing.
Visiting other people's houses and collecting gifts.
Yeah,
I want to hang out with
and go
you
back
on.
home.
I want to hang out with you on 4th of July. That you're going that out, like you're getting that dressed up and.
Oh no! They go worse. They go.
I know, but my
worse.
point is, 4th of July, I'm in some like sandals and a pair of shorts and a t-shirt.
That's
Like
'cause
I
you're
ain't
from
dressing up
Florida.
on 4th of July. Like
Yeah.
that's just, it's like barbecues and chilling. And you're talking about dressing up and like all fancy and shit. Like what kind of 4th of July you having?
No, they get like fancy
Oh.
decked out. Their first, like, yo, these shoes have never been worn all year. They bought this shit back in May. They're gonna wear it on Christmas Eve. Like they bought their outfit like on August for Christmas Eve. They got their outfit for Christmas Eve before they got their outfit for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's how we Latinos are for some reason.
So you think it should
Well-
be a holiday then?
Well, I think it is a holiday. It's not like, well, this is what it is. I think like my wife celebrates Christmas on the 24th, right? Because in her country does the same thing. So that's why I disagree a little with Goldo, where it's not just a Latino thing. Because I think in Europe, well, at least my wife's country, Czech Republic, they celebrate Christmas, or they open their presents on the 24th, right? So we do that tradition here. I'm like, fuck it, if a day earlier for me, I get to open up my. Oh, by the way, guess who got a new Xbox?
Oh god.
Guess who got a PlayStation?
What? You got both? Oh, you got one too. Oh,
No,
anyway.
I don't know. Goldo got a PlayStation. I got.
Guess
I
who
got
has
my
a
hands on an
computer
Xbox.
and still better than both of those gaming systems? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fuck you. Guess
God
who's getting
dang.
Cyberpunk? Anyways, so and my wife does. She goes out about a couple of days before. She buys fruits. She does this fruit basket, and then we eat it during that time. She does these cookies. So she got me into her tradition, which kind of coincides with the Latino tradition of opening one present on the 24th. So I mean, and she calls her parents up and all that. So it's kind of the same thing that we do.
Yeah,
We
so
grew up
what
doing.
happens in this situation then that you talk about this being this thing? Like, what happens if you close Christmas Eve on the 24th? You're not
Remember,
getting
we
home
don't-
till 8:30, 9 o'clock.
That's fine.
So,
So
then-
we don't do anything until midnight, anyways. 10 o'clock or midnight.
Okay, so there you go. That's the thing. So that's the part that I think sometimes gets left out. And
Yeah.
for the Hispanics that I've hung out with, because I have had a Christmas Eve with some of them, not last year, but the year before that when I was still in Florida, I was part of Nellie's Christmas Eve. And it's at midnight, which means it's really not the 24th. It's still the 25th.
Technically, yes.
You just stay up
Yeah.
all night to celebrate it. You know what I mean? So it's a
Celebrate
little
it, yep.
different that way. So, you're really saying the 24th as a holiday. I think that's just kind of like fake news out there to people. It's still the 25th. Now, the difference is for me is my family because, we don't stay up. They don't stay up till midnight because that's just not their culture. But they do a Christmas Eve dinner and get together and things of that nature. And I lose out on all of that because I don't know what it is. And I told you guys, I tell you before, I guarantee you I'm going to end up having to close Christmas Eve, right? Guess who's
guess who
closing the
else?
store Christmas Eve?
Guess who else?
Every year, man. Don't know what it is, but I always get stuck with it. So I'm going to come home and everybody's going to have this, have been eating, hanging out. And by the time I get home, everybody wants to
Dito.
leave. Like everybody's bouncing. Now I know this year's going to be a little bit different because we're not going to have that many people here. But yeah, it sucks. I think that what they need to do though is, you know what? We need to close like midday on the 24th. Right?
Like we do on New Year's, right? New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Sorry.
No, because we open later then. We don't close later. And we close, and even on New Year's Eve, we close at the same time we close on Christmas Eve. But that's different. You're going out to party at midnight again. Now, for the Hispanic culture, you're fine, right? Because you're still partying at midnight. But
All the
for
way till
those of
6
us who
o'clock.
aren't partying at midnight, well, you've had enough Christmas Eves, New Year's Eves that you were at the first one ever.
Yep.
So, but
He was like, I was
think
there
that-
when he was like, yo, I'll give you more wine.
Yeah, we should have like a 4
Another
o'clock.
one.
Retail should shut down like 4 o'clock. Like, give people like a day and a half off to go home.
Of fun.
But,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. But here's the thing, and I'm sorry to cut you off. Here's the thing. As long as there's people, the last minute shoppers, as long as there's people out there willing to go shopping, retail's not going to close.
I get it, but you know what? Screw them. That's the same thing as saying that we're never going to close on Thanksgiving again. But that's what you're saying. So you're saying we should open on Thanksgiving no matter what?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying as long as there's people out there willing to do it.
There's people willing to shop every single day of the week. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, it doesn't matter the day. There's people willing to shop. At some point, we as a society have to say there is sometimes there are things worth more than money. You open up early, you close early, right? Open up at 6 a.m., you close down at 4 p.m. And you know what? If they listen, people are going to adjust. They're going to come in, they're going to do their thing. But give us a little bit more of a life with our families, man. I don't think it should be considered a holiday per se, but I think that we should get a little bit more time. Like if I close the store at where I work, well, it's a normal day. There's no
benefit for you.
Give me or make me understand a Jewish tradition, because I've always
this is the Jewish part. This is the Christian part of the family that does Christmas Eve.
But you guys do like 8 days before, right?
Yeah, the Jewish part where it's not before. It falls differently every time. So it was like we're getting close to the end of Hanukkah now. And everything like that. And Hanukkah's weird right now. It's weird to me because you light the candles at sundown. So we're lighting the candles like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Because it gets dark that early here.
Yeah.
So it's always a little weird for that. But so that's a whole different holiday. And listen, if I was real religious and everything like that, then I wouldn't be working on Saturdays. Like there's a whole list of things that I'd be doing differently. But I just would like to have an opportunity to have Christmas Eve with my family, because I guess I'll admit part of me is selfish when I say that, and the reason I'm selfish is I was born on Christmas. That to me should be about me. Fuck everybody else. It should be about me. So if I could carve out Christmas Eve night to celebrate with the family on our pre-Christmas, you guys can focus on me more than the next day. Just saying.
Well, I mean, you have the rights. It's your birthday, so.
Well, look at it like this: your birthday is the 25th. So, I mean,
exactly. So let's celebrate Christmas the 24th.
Says, "Hey, we're not open that day." Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday.
Well, no, they listen. I talked to the CEO and I told him, "Listen, you're closing on my birthday. That's fine."
Was it her?
Well, not at the time, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "Okay, you know what? I'll do it." So. It's one of those things. But speaking of Christmas and presents and what you guys should get me, no, we weren't talking about that. Damn. Change the name to Chris. Get out of here, Piper.
Christmas.
I love it.
That's like the old one.
Christ monster.
All right.
I love that one.
What are you guys looking to get for my birthday? What are you guys looking to be able to open up on my birthday and get excited about? What is the one thing you want more than anything?
Ooh. I've been going first this whole time, so Messiah, I'll let you go first.
I pretty much I get gifted throughout the whole year, but what I did wanted that I ended up getting was an Xbox. So we got it.
Are you gonna be able to open it up on Christmas?
I'm opening that shit up before Christmas, bro. The 19th, I have to go get it.
That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, it's already on orders. I gotta wait to pick it up.
Viper's coming at me. Mustache shaver? Really, bro? Really? Come at me. Okay.
So some aftershave.
I think that's what I already got what I want. So I'm cool with that. I got the wife a really cool present. I can't say it too loud. She's in the room next door. She's probably hearing like she said probably like this. I think she's gonna love it.
You know what's funny about that though?
What?
Is he just admitted his wife doesn't watch the show though?
No, she's next door.
Exactly. But you're worried because she's next door, not because she's going to see it later.
She can hear me.
Exactly. But she doesn't watch the show then.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Because you would be concerned about you'd be more concerned. Oh well, I don't want to whisper it because she watches the show. She'll find out. No, it's that she'll hear me next door. Come on, Mrs. Mezia, you got to get on here and watch us.
She watches. Like I like to replay the show to see. Okay, it was
so
good.
you force
it was
her
bad.
to watch it.
And then she kind of she hears it in the background, so she kind of like hears
you don't
it
play
like
it on the OLED.
Podcast.
You don't put it on the LG.
I want to.
Why don't you?
I can't wait to get the new
No,
console.
I'm talking about the
LG.
show. Why don't you play the show on YouTube on the TV?
I should, right?
Yeah,
see
what
what it
your
looks
face
like.
all blown up and everything.
Yeah, make her watch it and listen to it.
Yeah,
across the whole house in 4K Dolby Atmos.
Yeah. Could you imagine the stash in 4K? Oh, baby.
Goldo, what would you like?
So listen. If I wake up on Christmas and my mom put a Xbox under that tree, I want an Xbox.
I'm making sure she heard that because Mama definitely don't watch this show.
Nah. Como en media hora. No. Okay, dale, bye. They're like, what time are you finishing? It's like half an hour. Damn. Okay, bye. Anyways, my mom doesn't watch my show, which is horrible. I told she's a horrible mom. But it's joking. I love her. She's my queen. Anyways, no, but if I wake up to an Xbox under my tree, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna cry.
You'll be like that kid with the Nintendo commercials. You ever seen that old Nintendo commercial? The kid got happy because he got a Nintendo.
Or that kid that's like a banana. It's like a banana.
No, the commercial that's out now, to me, that's so funny is the insurance commercial.
Oh yeah.
And the kid opens it up and he's like, "Oh, home and auto bundles, we can say blah 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 blah." And the other kid opens his present. They're like, "What'd you get, little Jimmy?" "I got a bike." And he just walks away pissed. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
That is so funny, that commercial.
Yeah.
It's hard for me because
you want bacon.
Huh? Why do you keep on saying damn bacon? What is the bacon joke that's going on with you, bro?
What do you mean was the bacon joke? You brought it up.
You brought it up.
When?
You got upset because your niece ate all the fucking bacon.
Oh God!
Hey, you got 2 pieces of bacon.
One episode of Fuck Out of Here, and you guys won't leave it down. Okay.
Yo, it was just too good. It was too
we
good.
haven't told you what we were planning, but we never got around to it.
You're gonna send me a package of bacon?
Instant cart a fucking $40 worth of bacon to your house and get it delivered.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. We were planning that. That's why I was on the group text. I was like, I need everybody's address.
I knew. I was wondering. I thought you were gonna send me some like swag for the show to wear or something.
Yeah.
Like
bacon. I was gonna send you a suit of bacon.
Just bacon. Bacon and bagels.
So as I was saying, I'm an adult, and I don't mean it like this, but like I buy things when I want it. You know what I mean? Like so it's kind of hard. Like the one thing I've always wanted to be able to do is I'd like people, if somebody ever wants to get me a gift, buy me something that I wouldn't buy for myself. Right. That's the kind of stuff I'm into. And I don't know specifically what I would want. That's the thing. So, because if I wanted it, I'm going to get it. Right. So, give you an example. People for instance, people love Uggs. Just what's so funny?
You think you heard him?
You're not hearing my whispers.
No, you son of a bitch.
He's not. It's horrible.
So, like, let's say, for instance, Uggs, right? And I'm not saying I want any, but people love Uggs, and people talk about it all the time. That's something I probably would never buy for myself because I don't see the value in it, right? But that's the type of thing I would want for somebody to get me then. Is something I wouldn't buy for myself. Now, what do I want to buy for myself for Christmas? Or excuse me, my birthday, because I don't celebrate Christmas anymore because it's my birthday. Fuck Christmas. I would probably want like I want to buy myself because I've been getting into golf, especially up here. I found a lot of really cool people who I play golf with now. I want a rangefinder or maybe a new 3-wood or a new sand wedge. Stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking about maybe, huh?
You want a wedgie?
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. Your jokes are horrible, man. You're like a freaking grandpa.
My dad jokes, bro. I got my
dad
jokes.
You know, stuff like that. I'm not into gaming like you guys are, so like I could care less about the new consoles. You know, I've told you guys a million times. I have an Xbox, right, and I have a PlayStation. I didn't buy either of them. I didn't pay for them. You know, I don't play them like
Must
that.
be nice
but I
to
need
be
to.
white.
So you know, I'll just wait until I get those for free too. So I'm not into gaming and stuff like that as much. Like, so I really don't know, man. I'm a simple guy, simple things. You know, I mean,
I respect that. Okay, okay.
You like the outdoors, bro. That's good, bro.
yeah, I like to do that stuff. I mean, I guess if anything, you know, what I really want for Christmas, you know, is, you know, another Giants trophy, you know, another Super Bowl. Let's go.
That's not gonna happen. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna happen.
Oh, I know what you
Give
want.
me that for Christmas.
Like
It'll
that
be late
song.
Christmas present.
Yo, like that song. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole.
All right, listen, I will definitely take a nice, you know, a nice lady, you know, in my life for Christmas. You know, she could sit down on the couch and hang out with me down here in the frozen tundra. No,
Dang.
I gotta stay off of
yeah,
ladies for
Christmas.
a while. Get me in trouble. Oof.
Oh. Latina too spicy?
No, they're never too spicy. I like it spicy.
Oh.
Out of the pan into the fire. You know what I'm talking about.
Snap.
Yeah.
He said he put his hand in oil. Ladies, you heard that, right? You heard that? Latina ladies, my white friend here said he's not afraid to get burned.
I mean, if you got I wouldn't mind like a new car for Christmas. I'd love to have that. That'd be cool one year. You know, walk outside and like you see on TV and brand new, like I don't even know, a Tesla or a big souped up truck, or you know, a BMW or something crazy with a nice bow on it, something
my
like
wife's
that.
like dream of getting a car. She wants a car, and she just wants to show up one day with a car in the front with a bow.
Yeah, right. Like that'd be tight. I'd be down for something like that for Christmas.
That's beautiful
for my birthday. Excuse me. You know, so that kind of stuff is kind of cool. But you know, other than that, I'm like I said, I wanted a couch. I bought a couch, right? And like I know it seems simple and silly, but like it was really exciting for me because you know when I'm hanging out down here sometimes and I want to watch TV, you know, on my days off because the kids are upstairs watching freaking Grey's Anatomy. I'm so tired of that show. This season is the worst. Have you ever seen that shit?
Nope.
Oh my God. So this season's all about COVID. And so it's just so annoying. Like I don't want to watch a show about COVID when I'm living in COVID. So like I want to hang out down here, and I got tired of being in my bed all the time watching TV. So it's the little things in life that I enjoy, you know?
Yeah. I respect that.
So,
But in a sense, I'm like with you on that because for me, I wanted a gaming chair for a long ass time, and you know I got one. So I wanted me a HomePod. Got me a HomePod.
You got the mini?
Like, no, I had the big guy.
I want to get the mini. I think that'd be cool.
The minis are pretty cool.
Yeah, but the mini's been sold out. So
I got 4 of them. I can get you one for Christmas for Secret Santa.
You got 4? Like you bought 4 of them, or
No,
you got 4
I
of
just
them?
saw 4 today sitting in my cage.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't know.
must be nice being a low volume store.
Listen, every store is low volume compared to
Those are on point
yours.
today, bro. Those are on point today, bro.
Yeah, he is coming with some fire. I can't
Those
deny
are on
that.
point. Like,
Yo,
So
I think
all right.
redheads are fire. I don't know.
Listen,
yeah,
right
I think it's the redhead, bro.
now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. And tomorrow, Mezia and I will find an intro for this one as well. Because I'll be damned if we don't spend our day off coming up with intros to our segments.
Yeah,
Damn you.
segues, right? To the
Segues,
segments, yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But it's time for everybody's favorite segue or segment. I can't everything. It's the fuck out of here. And
So I'm actually you told everybody stand by because this week you're gonna have a good one.
And you know what? I realized that next week's episode is on the 23rd.
Yep.
So I'm saving it
it's
for
right
that.
before Christmas.
Yep,
Ooh.
I'm saving it for that. But I do have another good one. Let's be honest, man. Everybody
good one,
tunes
though.
into this segment because of me. I come up with the fire, and I got another good one tonight.
Oh,
All right.
I got one good.
All right.
And then we'll let Mezia go first because his is probably a dud.
Probably it is. But here's my thing. Let me I set this
good.
up. I set this up, right? So I did mention earlier, right? COVID was announced March, right? Well, it was announced early February, big in March, shut down in May, and we're in December. 302,000 people already died from it in this country. 1 million, right? 1.5 million people got it, right? I mean, yeah, got it. My fuck out of here is gonna be to this fucking day. We're still dealing with I don't want to wear a mask, bro. We're in December. This is something that's been happening for a long time. Why don't you want to wear a mask? Why? What's so hard about it? We have to wear it all day. I have to wear it all day. Why can't you just not wear a mask? Why? You're gonna be in here. I don't care if you're gonna pick up. I don't care what you're gonna do. Just wear a mask. Start giving people a hard time about your mask. Your president lost. Fuck it already. Wear a mask. Help us. So we don't need a vaccine. Help us. That's my fuck out of here.
Dude, okay. That was so weak. I'm so glad you went first.
I'm sorry.
You did, because here's the thing. You didn't even give it the patented wear a mask. Fuck out of here with that. Like, come on, bro. You gotta give it some emotion. You gotta work the fuck out of here into the conversation. That's okay. We'll talk about it in the after show. We'll give you some pointers. Goldo, you're up. Let's go, baby.
Oh, mine is
redeeming time. Let's redeem the show.
Let me sit up. Because I was laying down with my feet up and everything. So this is my fuck out of here, right? So I got a text message saying, hey, the PS5 and the Xbox console are going to be released tomorrow at 8 a.m. Then
Central time, yeah.
Central, right? Then someone told me on the same text, 8 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. our time.
Yeah, my fault, bro. Because I thought it was Pacific time, and I said
he said this motherfucker told me 11 a.m. So I'm like, I told everybody I know, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. They're like, yo, it's 11. There's nothing. It's like, my bad. They flamed me for. They're like, yo, you're on fire. You're giving people bad information, this and that. It's like, so my fuck out of here is to you, Messiah. Give me the wrong information. I give the wrong information. Got me all kinds of fucked up. Fuck out of here. Made me look like a dumbass, like I didn't know what I was talking about. And people was like, I don't trust you no more. Fuck out of here.
That is awesome. That was a good one. You're right. You had a good one, and you came with that fire, just like your hair's fire. You came with that fire tonight. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
it is funny because I told my wife the same thing. But I'm like, you know what? I went back the day before and I was like, holy shit, I think it was Central. It wasn't Pacific. So I told her, keep an eye every hour starting at 9:00. And then that's how we ended up getting one.
All right. So today, for those of you who don't know, I'm in the Northeast and we are in the middle of Winter Storm Gale, and it's a blizzard out there. There's a lot of snow, a lot of ice. So we had I had to work. I didn't have a choice. I got to go in, and I stayed as long as I could. And I got a ride with one of my good buddies that I was friends with before when I lived here before. His sister actually hired me into the company, and I worked for her. And then he joined the company after that, and I met him, and we've become really good friends. And he just moved with his girlfriend like 10 minutes down the road from me. So it's a stick shift car, so it's a lot easier for him to drive around. So he comes and picks me up, and we go into work, and we're there. And it started snowing at like over where I'm at and where I live. It probably started snowing at 2, closer to 4 o'clock where I work, because that's how the distance works. It's kind of like Florida rain with the snow and everything. So we get out of work, man, and it's pretty bad out there. And we're driving home, and we're driving down the main highway, which is 80, and we get to a certain point and they closed off 80 because I guess 2 semis like either got stuck or hit each other, and they completely shut down the highway. We got people fucking driving, literally making U-turns in the snowy freaking highway coming straight at us. Like, so we had to get off the exit and we have to take these back roads. And so we're driving, and every few minutes we'll stop and we'll kind of clean off the car a little bit. Stopped at a gas station. He cleaned it off and went off. And so we're almost to the house, and he decides, let me pull into this McDonald's real quick and let me clear off everything, right? And so I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. You can clear everything off. So we pull in. I'm like, just be careful because, it doesn't look like they're plowing in here. He's like, yeah, I know. So we pull in. We fishtail a little bit. Nothing serious, luckily, or anything like that. And I'm like, oh, look, the McDonald's is open. And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess he ignored me when I said, look, the McDonald's is open, so he didn't believe me. So he pulls into the drive-thru, and he rolls down his window, and the person's like, yeah, can I take your order? And this motherfucker's like, man, I'm really thirsty. Yeah, can I get a large Sprite? And they're like, yeah, anything else? Nope, that's it. I look over, I said, motherfucker, it's a blizzard outside. We're literally like risking our lives to get home, and you want to stop at McDonald's and buy a fucking Sprite for $1.07. Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. The people at McDonald's are probably thinking in their mind the same fucking thing, right? They're like, wait a minute. There's a blizzard outside. I'm stuck at McDonald's because I have to work here during a blizzard. And this dude strolls up and says, can I have a large Sprite, please? And that's all he fucking orders? Fuck out of here with this guy. Oh, my goodness, man. I can't believe it. It was craziness. Like, who does that? Who does that? Who orders a Sprite in a blizzard? Not even a McChicken or a 4-piece nugget.
Nothing to keep you warm.
Not only
inside,
that,
just a Sprite.
Fuck out of here, man.
Not only that, but a Sprite, a McDonald's Sprite. People know how dangerous that is.
Yeah, that's so watered down and disgusting. Come on, man.
All syrup.
Yeah, syrup. Yeah. So that was my fuck out of here of the night. I was like, dude, good. I'm about to use you in my show.
Yo, that was good. Can I get a Sprite? Yo.
Yeah, that just remind me of George Lopez's joke. He was like, yes, can I have a fountain drink? He was like, what the? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? He's like, and then they actually told him what it was. He goes, you want a Sprite, stupid? It's just hilarious, bro.
I love when somebody knows something in their head, but nobody else knows what's going on, and they think it's funny, where everybody else is like, okay, what's so funny about that?
Okay, you gotta watch the day.
I watched it.
And by the way, on Netflix, Larry the Cable Guy has a new stand-up. Watch that shit. He is hilarious.
It's been a while since you did your Netflix plug. Okay. You know, he's always do that in the beginning, all the time. All the time. This Netflix show? You see this Netflix show? Oh, I love that Netflix show.
Also, watch, if you like musicals, watch Prom.
I feel like this guy is getting sponsored by Netflix and not sharing any of the money with us, bro. That's how he's affording his new Xbox.
I just want Netflix. Like, I don't need to be sponsored by them. I just want us to like just have a whole like segment on Netflix.
Okay.
When we become funnier and more entertaining, when we get more than 7 viewers.
Yeah.
seven people watching us.
That will never happen, but that's okay.
Yo, but hey, listen, we're 140 views. I mean, for 140 subscribers.
Yeah, we're doing good. I got a couple more subscribers for us. I'm working it.
You know that you send people that QR code? You send people that QR code to scan?
No, I didn't know what it did. I still haven't had anybody else scan it. I'll have somebody scan it tonight when I go upstairs.
So, as an iPhone user with a QR code, once you put it up to people's face, they pull out the camera and it prompts you the Generation Shock website. So I was doing that.
It takes you directly to the YouTube channel.
That's great, but here's the thing: there's nothing. You know what? You just gave me a second. Fuck out of here. There's nothing worse than when somebody sends you a QR code and says, "Look at this." What do you mean? Look at this. I can't look at the QR code on my phone. What am I scanning it on? It's already on my phone.
No, I go like this with my phone and you scan it with your phone.
That's the point.
No,
so you're sending me something to look at, but I have to borrow a phone from somebody else to look at it? Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, why do I have to beg? I have to beg somebody else for their phone to look at the content you sent me. What if it's something very inappropriate that I don't want that person to see?
I wouldn't do that to you. Not in that group chat.
It doesn't matter. It's the general. That you're not the only one who does it. Fuck out of here with sending QR codes to people, bro. Like, that's the stupidest thing ever. You know what? This is what we should invest our time with. Let's come up with an app that allows you to take a picture of a QR code and take you to the page. We'd be billionaires. We got to end the show, though.
Your phone
We're running over.
Does it.
We're running over. But yeah, I'll take a look at the QR code. I'll go upstairs. I'll make everybody scan it. Didn't know that's what it was. I'll make everybody scan it at work. I'll get us some more viewers. We'll see what we can do. But I want to thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. For those of you who were watching us live, there was a few of you. I think there was, maybe one extra person besides Viper and Eagle today. So I appreciate that.
You got them right.
Check it out. Tell your friends. Tell your family. There's no better gift than the stash, the fire hair, and the guy who will never age. I mean, come on. Make us part of your holiday. And next week, I promise to reveal my
next week.
Best fuck out of here.
Next week, are we doing Tuesday or Thursday? Because I know Wednesday we're not gonna be able to do Wednesday.
So let's do Thursday because I don't know if I can do Thursday because if I get home and we're doing the Christmas
let's do
stuff.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
We could. We'll talk about it and we'll post it. Like I don't want to talk about it here. It's time to wrap things up. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Outro
Hope you guys
song.
enjoy the show.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
until next